Besides keeping track of all your inventory, Masterpiece also organizes your contacts, whether they are an artist, customer, or vendor. To enter in a contact, just go to File, Contacts. You are now looking at the Contacts Detail page. You can find your contacts by clicking on Find, and depending on how your settings are set up, either they will appear or you have to hit Find Now. You can also search for your contacts by entering in their phone number, their email, first name, last name, or any notes that they have in their notes field. Once you find your contact, you can just simply double click on them. To enter a new contact, just go to New. Here, you can put in the salutation, first name, and last name. As you can see, when you hover your mouse over the field, you'll get a pop-up displaying an example of what you can fill in. You don't have to capitalize, the program will capitalize for you. Here's where you can type in the company's name. If you want to display just the company's name, just type in the company name here and do not put anything in the first name, last name fields. You can put in a partner, an email address, or a URL, otherwise known as a website address. Choose the appropriate option for the contact. For this example, I'll choose them all. To put in an address, just click on Add Address. You're going to have as many addresses as needed. To save a couple seconds, if you live in the United States, you can just type in the zip code. To add in a phone number, just click Add Phone. Depending on how your settings are set in Change Company Settings, which we will discuss in another video, will determine how the format of your phone number displays. For example, I have mine set so that parentheses go in front of the first three numbers and there's a dash in the middle of the phone number prefix. So if I press Tab, then it will automatically go into that format. Again, it saves a second or two. You can also assign this contact to a staff member that you have. You would have to enter in the staff member first, or come back to the contact and edit it, and click on the drop-down arrow and choose which staff member it's from. The field at the bottom will tell you how many contacts you have, how many of them are artists, vendors, customers, and so forth. Just going briefly through the tabs. The Notes tab is where you can type in notes. General tab, you can print out a statement of how much your contact owes you. You can do an action item. Let's say you want the program to remind you to call this contact at a certain time and date. The transaction tab would tell you all the transactions performed by this contact. It'll give you all the information such as the transaction number, date, title, item price and quantity, and so forth. If this contact had a layaway or an installment plan, that would be displayed here. And if this contact is an artist, then here is where, and you have a website, here is where you can upload their biography just by double-clicking anywhere in the field and finding their HTML document or RTF document and double-clicking on it. You can also insert a picture of your artist by double-clicking in a picture field and finding their picture. And here's where you can write a short description about the artist.